Alright, day 11. I am super cold, and yeah, I guess I'm hoping for another pretty easy one like last time, but I really don't want it to be another grid problem. That's all my thoughts, I think. It's so cold in here. Alright. Oh, so it's like that one puzzle type. It's a pretty cool problem. So how the hell do I do this? I guess because there are some of these where that would be a heck of a lot of combinations, right? So I do this and 19. I mean, 19 factorial is a lot, but I can make some simplifications, surely. You know, I can be like, I don't know. So I guess, huh. So I guess what I can do is start with an is possible thing, right? And it'll be like, and this will just tell me if it's possible for one to fit in the other. How do I do that? Um, how do I approach this? So, I guess like if I look at the blocks that are separated by periods, right? So if I go through each of these and separate them by the periods. The one, I guess. And then for each of those, I can iterate over and then I'd have to be like, okay, can I fit this into the current one that I have, right? So I'll be like, kx, if kx is greater than bs, return false. Otherwise, kx minus equals bs minus 1. Or that, right? If kx equals 0, then x plus plus, right? X plus 1. And it's like, okay. And then from there, we can say that it's possible, that this is possible, right? And, but for the second one here, it finds this, it puts 1 in there, and then it proceeds to the next one, it puts the second one, and it puts 3 in there. But there are 4 arrangements. How about for this one? So it sees this big string here, and it goes, okay, we put 1 in here. No. How the hell do I handle it if it's... So what it's done is it's seen that the 1 can... It's treating all the hashes as question marks, basically. So it's like, we'll put that, we do that, dot, that, dot, that, dot, and then 6 at the end, and then we're left with 1. But we have to look and see. So this is going to be recursive, right? We're going to figure out. So for each possible way of squeezing in the first group, we'll take out that from the string and then, okay, cool. So yeah. Okay. I want to find in this first group. Well, this first group could be all question marks, and then it could be nothing. Right? So I guess, okay, here's what I'm going to do. You got this list of K here, right? Which is, I know you have B, which is the thing, but I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna take B0, and then I'll have B, and then we'll have K equals C dot sum is of E plus 1. Yeah. So basically what this is saying is that we need 13 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then blank, and then 1 blank. 1, 2, 3, blank. 1 blank. So we need 13 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then there's be the 1 blank, right? And then we do a dot slice, and we want to get it minus the last 13 characters, right? Like that. And then this is our group, and we're gonna look at for how many ways can we put in. Well, hold on. If a dot length minus m is equal to, we're going to return 0. There's no way then for that to fit in, right? And because, yeah. And we're we're going to do that slice, and then we're going to be like, how many ways can we get the h into there? And here there's only one, right? So we can do so first of all, if there's a dot in there, do I even need to be thinking really hard about this? Can I just be like, x is the count of how many question marks there are, and then, we'll have, well, no, let's do it this way. 0, I is less than, and so we need to fit that string into there, right? So we're gonna do h. We're gonna go from s dot length minus h minus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And maybe it's better if I test it with this, right? So this is this first one, doing 3 1 3 1, and then we've got one question mark here. Actually, I want something where, let's do the third one. No? What's wrong with the third one? Four, 1, 1. So we look at, oh right, okay. So this should not be a thing. So what we want to do is we want to enumerate every possible way that we can have this start with a thing of length length h, right? So there's only one way here because that's the only way that this will work. So can go from here up to this, right? And we're gonna get dot, and then at there we would fill in that. But then our x would be the minimum of, well, s dot you know what? I'm just going to do that. So si plus 1 s, and then we're going to have basically a range from si to si plus. We're basically going to do for let j equals 0, j equals I, j is less than I plus, and then the head, and j plus plus, and then if sj is equal to dot, then we can't fit it in, so we're going to break out of that. And then we can do, we can print I, and we'll see what happens. Only get 1, right? But if it was this, what do we get? 0, 1, and 2, right? and we do. We would also want to do if s of I plus h equals that, then you want to skip that, right? So 0 and 2. And then for each of those, we can basically just slice it. So we do s dot slice from I plus h. And then we get this back. That, and then that, and then well, get rid of this. Right, and then, but then if I add a dot to this, then this will all break, right? Oh, it doesn't. How come it doesn't break? Because ah, oh, I see. Okay. So I'm doing this, and basically, then I guess what I'll do is I guess what I need to do is I need to have the basic like eh. But what happens if I pass in this, right? If I do this and this needs to be 1 1, then C and then HSC, or what if I just do this? So you find this, and then if I do this, there's two answers and only one of them works, right? So if not b dot includes question mark, then what I'll just do is I'll go through all of these and I'll be like, okay, I need to find my A. Search of B. Start with I equals 0 and then And then if I do this, I do this, false, it's not good. Why is it getting false? J. Not even getting there. Why is this not? Oh? Oh, I'm being silly. Alright. That was silly. And this would be false. And this would be false, true, false, true. Okay. Now let's make this 0, 0, and 1. We have sum equals 0, sum plus equals this, I guess. And then return sum. So then b dot this doesn't seem right. Yeah, okay. B0 is this one. And let's see how exactly that's happening. So, so first we're looking for this, then we're looking for this. It should be slicing by 1, right? You should be looking for an extra 1 here. 1. So we have 16 on the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is giving us 16. We start off looking for so there's 1 question mark, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So we start off, we've skipped this, and now we're looking for this. And okay. So when there's an empty list, then I guess that should be 1, right? And this is telling us that there are 2 ways to fit this in. That doesn't really make sense. I'm not sure how that's happening. So let me look at at the the lowercase, right, where we got 1 here. So first we're looking at putting it there, but then we also have to look at what happens when um, I guess s dot length. Well, okay. Why is it getting a higher answer than we want though? So I guess let me um mm, okay. So first it's looking for this string of 7 right here. And then it decides that there are 7 possibilities for putting 2, 1 in there. So 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I can write this out, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have this, there, this, there, this, there, this, there, as well as this, there, that, there, that, there. Well, I'm, I mean, I count 10. I count 10 possibilities for that. And I'm not sure what else it's counting here. I think we're double counting. Is that what it is? Well, no, because when you split this here, it's basically I don't get it because there's no other place for that to go, so I don't really know. Um, because s dot length, we're splitting from that to we're looking at all possible ways to fit this in there, right? But we're also trying to avoid this. And when we do the search, um, so I here when we go from here, where's the yeah, I want to see where the 6 is coming from. This one's fine. This one, though. So it's coming from, we're starting at index 2 here. Ah, but you've ignored the ones before it. So if I is greater than 1 and I is greater than 0 and s I minus 1 equals h, then we also have to continue. And then what happens? Then we're getting 7. Then we're not counting that properly. So I want to be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2, 1, and have this work, right? So here, actually, I guess the core issue is we do this, and we're looking for how to put 1 in there. Why are we only getting 2? And I guess if we if we go, because the thing is that is not necessarily right. So if we have question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, right? It's putting the hash at the start, and then it's looking at the next two, which is right. But then why? Oh, so did I just do if b dot length equals 0 and not a dot includes sharp, then turn 1. 4 and b5 gives us 10. If I get rid of this print. Okay. So does this work here? Nope. Okay. The first one, there's a 1, and it doesn't tell me if I'm too high or too low, which is annoying. For this one, we're getting 3, which looks right. This one, we get 2. There's only one way of doing this, so it's asking 4. There's only one way of doing this, so this, how do we, 1, 2, 3. I think that's a mistake. So let's look at that. Let's look at handling this and 1, 1. How many possibilities you got? 5. So you got 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing it. I'm really not. Um, so I guess one thing that we're probably running into is this colliding with a hash at the start, right? So it skips over one hash and then it's looking for the rest of them. So, how do I deal with that? I guess I don't know. I really don't know. Um, Huh. Because this, when I'm going from there to the I want to go up to the first uh plus one, or the index of a hash, right? And if is less than, if x is greater than, I think minus h plus 1 is greater than minus 1, then mx is minimum of mx and I guess x minus 1. And then minus h, x minus h, I think. I think. Because what I want is the second occurrence of it, right? So the second one. No, because what I want is to find the island. I want to find the position where there's So, okay. I think that deals with, like, I don't know, certain stuff. No, not at all. Okay, what the hell is going on? But then, hold on. Oh my god. Alright. The hell is this here? So we're starting at 0. This is our start, right? This is the string we're starting with. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're trying to, but that doesn't make sense because I have this going on here. S, I plus H for 1, 2, 3, 4. No, here. Here, we're doing this, and then it gets split down to here, right? It's recognized that there's only one thing here, and then we got this here is doing, but then this does 2 calls. Where's the, no, because this is the same loop, right? So it's going da 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 da, and then it's starting at 1 and it's going to 2, and it's like, okay, there's only one way to do that. And then it's going at 4 and it's doing 5, but we've already had one here. So I thought the whole point of this is to be like, okay, let's try with this string, and then we're doing this, I guess. Only one possibility. That doesn't sound right. So because we have this string here, and can do this, 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 this. Is that right? That might be right. I don't even know. Let me try this one. It's like this, this, 2. Did I say or did I not say that there were more than 2? I forget. So for this one, there's obviously one possibility there. And for this, there's 1, 2, 3. You can't do that there, so it's got to be dot here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 dot. You have how many possibilities left here? There should be 3, right? this is what there's this, or there's this. Oh no, that's it. Okay. I mean, I guess I can try it. Is that a different answer than the last one I submitted? I mean, I don't remember if it is or not. No, not right. Okay. I'm gonna come up with some test cases, I guess. So I'll do is this, and then I want to do. Okay, let me try. Okay, well that doesn't seem right. Uh, okay, now it's fucking up here. Uh, it's in this one. So do 5 and do these prints again. Do it like this. A little better. So we're starting off here. And it's this one, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And then we have put 1 from 0 to 2. And then I'll get okay. So I guess okay. So we took this and we're trying to fit 1 in here, right? And actually do some silly indentation. Ugh, why do my changes keep disappearing all the time? All right. So here we figured out that apparently there's only 2 possible ways for this to work. That doesn't seem right. That's better. How about when we do it here? 0. Oh, that's right. That's correct. What? Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it? Whatever. Oh, is it just not? Oh, okay. So for each one in b dot length, and then we start with I, and we'll do a dot slice I um uh and then dot every e is not equal to that. 0. Good. 1. Good. Good. And I'll comment these out and I'll try it again with the input, I guess. Nope. All right. I think it's 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Because when we finish this, then what we've really done is we've gone through all of BJ, right? And now we're at the, okay, yeah, that should be right. Okay, so now if I do this, it's only one possibility, right? If I do this, only one possibility. Do this, still only one possibility. If I remove this, it's 2. Good so far. 2, 2, still 2, 3, 4, 3, that makes sense. 6. Oh, okay. Because either you can have this be, no, that doesn't make sense. What? How do we get to 6? Okay. So we've done this. And we say there's a 1 coming in here to start. But what I want to know is how the hell is this happening? You know? Because this should not. I don't. Okay. So we got this here. We're just doing this one and we're trying to fit in 3 into it, right? So Thank God. Uh, okay. That doesn't seem that hard. Should be able to just handle it. Um, and then b dot repeat 5. You know what? Let me go back to this one, right? And sum this and get rid of all of the prints and do the actual input. That was my answer. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna get rid of this. Then what happens? Same thing. And then I'll do there we go. In there. And I will try this with what I had before. What was that? I don't know. Here, there we go. Hmm. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do, right? First of all, get rid of this. And then where the fuck? Oh. Oh, I get it. Alright. I forgot to do to do this. Where the fuck? And then this. There we go. And then Alright, uncomment this. Does that help? Yeah. Alright. Yay. Didn't even get a rank, did I? Yeah, that was really annoying. Jesus. Alright, this recording will take forever to encode. Holy fuck.